tempting siren song of fame has shipwrecked countless humans on the jagged rocks of disillusion. The yearning to feel the eyes of the world upon you is buried deep in the hearts of creatures whose lives too often feel the dull, cold drag of anonymity. Gargoyles are not immune to these emotions or to their consequences.
The neighbors are restless tonight.
We can't even go out anymore without being harassed.
The rumors about our ties to the Gargoyles have certainly made life more difficult. Still, things could be worse. Imagine if it got out that Goliath and his clan are living above us. Be ready to hustle, Jackson.
Get them past all this fear and ignorance. We'll never find any peace until public perception of Gargoyles starts changing for the better.
Unfortunately, my dear, that day is nowhere in sight.
Maybe it needs a push.
It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Evening, boys. What do you say we get this show on the road?
Where's Broadway?
What's gotten into him? It's almost dawn.
He's gone, and you are not gonna believe his note.
Hi, guys. I know this is going to sound strange, but by the time you read this, I'll be... What?
I must say, darling, the project sounds intriguing, but why didn't you run it by me first? I could have made a few calls, laid a little groundwork.
Oh, David, dealing with the media is my specialty. If this project succeeds, it will not only bring humans and gargoyles closer together, it might even get our lives back to normal.
I know it's no use trying to discourage you, so what else can I say except keep me posted? And give my regards to Broadway.
Flying out to Hollywood?
Yeah, Hollywood.
The lad was always a mite starstruck.
How could he just go and do something like this without even talking to us about it? Not to me.
Fox is involved. Somehow she convinced Broadway to agree to a television interview with someone called Shauna Coyle.
Shauna? Oh, that's big time.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As do I.
Rise and shine, Broadway, and welcome to L.A.
For me? Oh, boy. Thanks, Fox. These shades are way cool. How do I look?
Sunglasses at night. I see real star potential here, Broadway. You do as I tell you, and the sky's the limit.
We have a bit of a problem, ma'am. LAX isn't letting us land.
A small plane's engine flamed out, and their landing gear's jammed.
How many aboard?
It's a pair of newlyweds. Novice pilots, too, according to the tower.
Ground crews are foaming the runways, but the odds aren't good.
Then somebody ought to improve them.
So where is this New York gargoyle Pack Media promised us?
Quick, give me your head!
That could have been us.
You're a gargoyle.
Well, yeah,
Well, I don't care what you are. You're my hero.
Uh-oh.
Wait till people get a load of what this gargoyle can do.
They're getting it now. Half these bozos have a live feed.
You know, up close, he's almost kind of cute.
We have permission to land.
Not a moment too soon.
Are there any more around like you?
Hey, now, you estimate, Ed?
Okay, one at a time.
Broadway, over here.
There's my ride. Gotta go. They couldn't get enough of me.
Naturally. You saved 2 lives and the world happened to be watching. The media loves a hero. I have calls to return. Why don't you kick back and relax?
Don't mind if I do. Guess it doesn't get much better than this.
It's all set for tomorrow night. They've retrofitted an old soundstage in the valley, and guess who's running security?
Fox must trust you completely.
Yeah, well, she's got a handful with that gargoyle. You wouldn't believe the star trip he's on.
That's Hollywood for you.
Broadway is about to find out just how cruel this town can be.
Fox, you don't know what you're missing.
If you can tear yourself away from the scenery, I've got Angela.
Great! I can't wait to tell her.
Broadway, I can't believe you went ahead with this deal without consulting the clan. You're 3,000 miles away. If you get into trouble, we won't be able to do a thing to help you.
But Angela, don't worry about it, babe. You don't understand. They love me out here.
They?
Yeah, my fans. I'm a hero. Fox says I've got heat. I don't think Angela understands.
How could she? She's never been to Hollywood. You up for a power supper?
My favorite kind.
Dabbing with a gargoyle. It'd be the only talk show with a host is weirder than the guests,
No. We go straight to the horror picture. Broadway Malady, the feel-good monster movie guaranteed to melt a heart of stone, kind of a RoboCop Elephant Man thing.
No. He needs network exposure first. Maybe a sitcom. He could be the alien pet.
No. See, you lose the shock value. You see him every week, people start to think of him as normal.
A PR tour. See it, touch it. No, it's alive.
The Broadster is ready to call it a night.
We'll regroup in New York, babe. Have your people call my people.
Enchanting to see you again, Fox. My best to David.
Did they even know I was there? If they want to work with me, why were they insulting me so much?
If I knew that, I'd own this town.
Hey, there he is down there. All right, yeah.
Fans! They respect me.
Broadway?
Let's get out of here!
New plan, Hugo. We'll see you back at the hotel.
All these people wanting a piece of me. They don't even know me.
You better get used to it, kid.
If it had not been for the Gargoyles' intervention last night, the grateful newlyweds said they would have surely perished.
I know those two, Owen. They run a stunt pilot school financed by one of our investors. It was a setup.
Choreographed to let the media see Broadway doing what he does best, protecting others. How cunning.
That's my Fox.
Status report.
The tail car confirms it. No reporters or paparazzi for miles.
Yes, the decoy limo did the trick.
They should be ready to take the moment he wakes up.
Good. Any waiting around and he might get nervous.
Oh, my. I see why you didn't let us tape the transformation, Fox. We don't want my audience fleeing from their living rooms.
Of course not, darling. But now I want you to meet the hottest guest you'll ever interview.
Hi, I'm Broadway.
Today, a very special Shauna. We're taping at a secret location without the benefit of a studio audience because, well, we wouldn't want to scare them. Our guest belongs to a clan of nocturnal monsters long thought to be legend and now known to be fact. This is Broadway. He's a gargoyle. But What about people watching at home who look at you and just see your horrible outside?
Well, I wouldn't say horrible.
Are there girl gargoyles?
Of course.
Well, I guess there'd have to be.
But what I'd really like to talk about is my clan and, gargoyle-human relations.
Yes, yes. Tell us now about your love life. What is going on?
Those baby blues never did miss much.
Hyena!
And check!
Must be a bummer, blowing your shot at the big time. But hey, that's showbiz.
I see you and your brother will still sell yourselves to anybody.
It's a living. We can't all marry billionaires. Domestic life's left you soft, Fox. I didn't even break a sweat.
You're going down, Jackal.
One of us is. Here's a little something we put together just for you. Nighty-night.
Sounds like our cue. Shall we?
Let's. Go home, fellas.
Show's over. Broadway has left the building.
What else did David say?
His task force is in the air. By morning, they'll be here to begin the search for Broadway.
Trouble is, David's people won't know where to look. But I do. I took the precaution of fitting Broadway's glasses with a micro-transmitter. Now I just follow the beeps.
Well, it's out of the question, ma'am. I've got strict orders from Xanatos to keep you sequestered at all costs. It's for your own safety.
I see. You're a good man, Hugo. Loyal to a fault.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll make sure you get a bonus.
I know how fast she moves, Hugo. What about the cybernetic armor?
She must have had it with her all along, sir. Just in case, I don't know.
A devoted wife, mother, and one-woman vigilante squad. What a woman. Goliath, how long have you been standing there?
Long enough to know we share the same dilemma. We have no way to help our loved ones.
No way at all. For once, I don't know what to do.
Have faith. Faith that Broadway and Fox will know what to do.
Here's Lamont, here for his final payment.
You two off the gargoyle already?
Not just yet. First, he has to go out in a blaze of disgrace. The quarrymen want to get some use out of him, so we're making Broadway the star of a promotional video.
Promoting what?
You know, the usual. Fear, hatred, bigotry. All the things the quarrymen stand for. Ready?
Ready.
We'll need to see the face of the star who's going to blast apart Hollywood's favorite beachfront landmark. In an explosive farewell to his devoted fans.
Once it hits the news, anti-gargoyle rallies and riots will follow. The quarrymen will have a foothold on the West Coast.
Our villain is stirring.
Is the blaster on maximum?
Any more power and it would overload. We wouldn't want to blow up our star. Ready when you are, CB.
All right, everyone, quiet on the set. We have to get this in one take. And action!
Looking good. We're looking very good.
What am I doing here?
quick, or they'll fire at us!
Got it. 5 seconds to overload. It's locked on! The blaster's overloading.
Blaster?
I'll take the gargoyle. You take Fox.
She's already dead meat. Broadway, you've got to wake up! I'm gonna enjoy doing this the old-fashioned way.
This time, we both came to the party fully equipped. I prefer the old-fashioned way, too. By the way, Lamont, you are fired.
What I'd really like to talk about is gargoyle-human relations.
Yes, tell us now. What about people watching at home who look at you and just see your horrible outside?
Well, I wouldn't say horrible.
Fox tells me this interview went much better than the first one.
The buzz is so good. I'm getting calls from every network. They're all begging for more stuff on gargoyles. And he just wants to be home.
Perhaps getting what he wanted helped Broadway to realize what it was he truly needed.
And you're sure we're exciting enough for a big star like you?
Angela, I've been trying to tell you, all that stars stuff doesn't mean a thing. I can never compare to just being here with you.
I suppose you're waiting to be forgiven?
I'll wait as long as it takes.